Hi, I'm Kevin, a speech-language pathologist here at Super Duper Publications, and this is Say and Do Sound Production, and it's designed for children's grade pre-K and up. Now give children the visual cues they need with this flip book and the activities book for those children with Apraxia and More. Now the book is going to contain 4 identical sections of illustrated cards. Now the cards are going to provide a visual model of how to produce vowels and consonants at the sound, syllable, and word levels. And of course each section is divided by place of production, beginning at the front of the mouth and working your way to the back of the mouth. So let's take a look at what features we have in the book itself. You'll notice as we open the book, we're going to have an introduction as well as a table of contents for the sounds that we're targeting. Flipping through, you'll see we have instructions on how to use the book so that it can help you and guide you along as you're working with your students in producing these sounds. Now here you'll notice we have our 4 different flip charts, all contained neatly in this one book. And as we look at each flip chart, we'll notice these are examples of our front vowels. The next are our central and back vowels. Next are our bilabials. Then we have our dentals, our alveolars. Next we have palatal sounds. Here are our velar sounds to finish up our sections. Now, to use this book, we're simply going to target the specific sound that the students are working on and then provide them that visual model in trying to elicit that correct production. So if we're working on the front vowels, this is going to give us an example of the E sound. We can do this for each activity. So now we're just going to focus on that E vowel, that high E vowel. So now we can do E, 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 E. Or we can mix it up to where we're using different sounds for each of the illustrations. These can be random sounds that you're working on. Say if you want to target a lot of different, say 4 different high vowels, you can do that as well. And now you have E, I, A, and E. So you can practice those vowel sounds just as you see. But a fun way to use this book is to create 2-letter, 3-letter, or 4-letter words. This way you can use the book as illustrations on how to produce each individual sound as the student is creating those new words. So let's take a look at that. For example, let's do that now. We'll take, say, a bilabial P sound for P. Let's do the E sound. And then we can go to our alveolar. Let's take the T. So now we look at this and we have P, E, T. So now we have the word pet. But this is going to give the student exactly the type of illustration they need and the model on how to produce each of those individual sounds within that word. So as you can see, not only are we learning the individual sound production, but the students can have fun creating words on their own and having that model as they try to produce that sound and those sounds correctly in that word. We also have an activities book that's included. Now this is going to provide our table of contents. And opening it up, you'll also see we have a parent helper letter. And we also are going to have our workbook pages that start. Now in the bottom right, you'll notice this is going to target the specific sound that we're working on. So it keeps us organized, and if our sheets get mixed together, we know exactly what sound we're targeting. We also are going to have 3 different levels that we want the student to work on. The beginner will be the sound level, intermediate will be the syllable level, and then the more advanced level will be when the student is producing these sounds at the word level. So just taking a look at some of the different activities, you see we have many different types of materials to work with, whether they're just filling in the sheets with the different sounds and words, if they're using this as a game for a train activity, something that's going to give the student a little bit more motivation in practicing those sounds in their worksheets. Now if we flip to the back of the book, you'll also notice that we include the different reproducible cards for the sound models. Now this is going to be the exact same pictures that you'll see in the flip book. We just have those here in the activities book so you can print these out for each student to have as their own set for practice, or you can even send them home for carryover activities as well. Now, not only do we have the model cards here, but we also have therapy activities that correlate with those different cards. So you'll notice here we have the E for the vowel sound. It's going to have a verbal cue. Put your teeth together and make a big smile. And we also have two different therapy activities that you can do. One is for the isolation level and the other is at the word level. So this way the students can have their cards printed for those visual cues and also therapy activities to carry over those learned skills and practice at home. So to learn more about Say and Do sound production, please visit our website, superduperinc.com, or even check out our Facebook page. We would love for you to share your thoughts and ideas on how you can use this product with your students.